Hey, what's up YouTube? TDNRider here, coming at you with a news video. Lately, the entire set of number hunters got revealed and we will have a quick look at the good cards and we'll be looking at the cards that might see competitive usage in the near future. If I missed a card, feel free to leave a comment. Also, I will leave the entire set in the description, so definitely go check it out afterwards. With that being said, let's get into it. So the first card on the list that I think is good is Gimmick Puppet Ritual. It's a spell card, a normal spell card, and if your opponent's life points are at least 2000 higher than yours, target 2 level 8 Gimmick Puppets monster in your graveyard. Special summon those target. You can only use one Gimmick Puppet Ritual once per turn. You cannot conduct your battle phase during the turn you activate this effect. So it's definitely a decent card. It's like a 1 card exceed monster. And I don't like it that you cannot conduct your battle phase and that your opponent's life point have to be 2000 higher than yours, but otherwise it's still a decent card. So yeah, on to the next card. Next card on the list is Heraldry Record, I guess, yep. It's a counter trap card and its effect reads: when an effect of your opponent's XYZ monster is activated by detaching its own XYZ materials, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. So pretty much Dragon Ruler have their Big Eye and their Dracossack and they will just stop it, but I guess like a Bottomless or Solemn is pretty much as good, but yeah, they do also have downsides, so yeah, it might see some play, but it's like not necessarily. So yeah, next card is XYZ monster. It's Night Pepper Operative. It's a Dark Warrior, rank 4, it has 2600 attack and 2000 defense, and it requires 3 level 4 monsters to XYZ summon into it, and its effect reads: once per turn you can detach one XYZ material from this card. This card gains 300 attack for each XYZ material attached to monsters on the field. So if it has 3, like if it's summoned and then you use its effect, so 600 boost of 600 is guaranteed, so it has to be like to 3200 at least, and if your opponent controls some XYZ monster as well, and you can like those boosts are like permanent, so you can use it next turn again, which is pretty good, I guess. But I kind of like the way that they support the what they're called. Like here they make like a new archetype, I guess, or something. What's it called? The Butterspy. Yeah, Butterspy. They kind of support it because it also looks like a Butterfree or something. So yeah, a Butterfly. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the next card, also pretty good. It's a Light Warrior, rank 4, 2400 attack, 1200 defense, and most of the time you're gonna use it for its effect. So it requires 2 level 4 Butterspy monsters, and its effect reads: you can detach one XYZ material from this card, return all monsters on the field to the hand. Then each player takes 300 damage for each of their monster return. So if your opponent has a Dracossack out with 2 tokens, you get rid of the Dracossack and you inflict 900 damage to your opponent, which is pretty decent. But yeah. Next card, which actually supports the other one I just showed, is Blue Mountain Butterspy. It's a Dark Warrior, level 4, has 0 attack, 1700 defense. Its effect reads: cannot be normal summoned or set. When you normal summon a warrior type monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card cannot be used as a synchro material monster. So pretty much it's a Kagetokage for warriors, but I guess still Kagetokage is the better card overall. But yeah, you might consider running this. It's also searchable with reinforcement of the army, so yeah. Next card on the list is this card, XYZ monster, rank 6 in XYZ monster. It's a light spellcaster, 2700 attack, 2000 defense. It requires 2 level 6 spellcaster type monsters to XYZ summon into it, and its effect reads: you can once per turn during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell card, you can detach one XYZ material from this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. So it's pretty much a what's it called, Shien, and it's actually pretty good. So yeah. Next card on the list is this. I'm really a big fan of this card actually. It's Chaos XYZ or CXYZ Coach Lord Ultimate Trainer, I guess. It's a Fire Warrior, rank 9. It has 3800 attack and 2300 defense, and it would require 4 level 9 monsters. So when you have like 4 level 9 monsters, you can like XYZ summon into it. and it has like to be a good card. But yeah, there's actually a combination around this card I will show you just in a second. So yeah, its effect reads, this card cannot be targeted by card effects. So that's a really good card, like Deep Prison, Compose, and cards like that just cannot stop it. And then it goes further. If this card has XYZ material monster, if this card has an XYZ material monster as XYZ material, it gains this effect. Once per turn, you can detach one XYZ material from this card, draw one card, and reveal it. Then, if it was a monster, inflict, and that's not official, I guess it's 1000 or 800 damage to your opponent, which is pretty decent. And also it has a 3800 attack, so not much will run over it, and it cannot be targeted by card effects, so the only out is like Dark Hole or Mirror Force. So yeah, it's pretty good. Also, your opponent cannot Big Eye it, which also makes it really good. And then, how can you potentially summon this is by using this card over here. A Coach King Giant Trainer. It's also a new card. It's a Fire Warrior, rank 8, 2800 attack, 2000 defense. It requires 3 level 8 monsters, and its effect reads, you can detach one XYZ material from this card, draw one card, and reveal it. Then, if it was a monster, inflict 800 damage to your opponent. So you can use this like 3 times, and then you draw 3 cards, which is pretty good. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. It's kind of a restriction, otherwise it would be way too broken. You cannot use the effect of Coach King Giant Trainer up to twice per turn, so pretty much you can use it as many times as possible, because the maximum of XYZ materials it can has is actually 3. So yeah, but you can like summon it. That's actually a pretty easy way to summon it. I guess I will make a video about it, but yeah, that's a different video, so stay tuned for that. And then you can use rank up magic and summon the other guy. So that's actually pretty decent. And you draw like 4 cards, so your hand is like +4. So yeah. Next card is this one here, Mech-Whipped Engineer, or I guess that's what it's pronounced. It's a light fairy, rank 3, 1800 attack, 1000 defense, and its effect reads, once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach one XYZ material from this card, then target one face-up attack position monster you control. Change it to face-up defense position, and if you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect. Well, it's a really defensive card, but if you play correctly, it's actually a really good. You can like tour guide into it, and then you can stall your opponent for 2 turns, which is pretty decent. Next card is actually a fairly interesting card in my opinion. It's number 85 Crazy Box. It's a Fiend Dark, rank 4. It has 3000 attack, which is massive, and its effect reads 2 level 4 monsters. This card cannot attack. Once per turn, you can detach one XYZ material from this card, roll a 6-sided die, then a Pleader's Sword. So it has, I guess, 6 effects. Half your opponent's life, half your life points. That's a bad effect. If you roll a 2, you have draw 1 card, which is good. If you roll a 3, your opponent discards 1 card, which is also good. 4, negate the effect of one face-up card on the field until the end of this turn, so you can like even target itself, and then it can attack, so I guess it's like neutral. And then 5, destroy 1 card on the field, which is also pretty decent, and 6, destroy this card. So actually it has 4 good effects, like draw 1 card, your opponent discards 1, negate its effect or another card on the field, and destroy 1 card on the field, and it has 2 like bad effects, like half your life points or destroy this card. So yeah, it's actually a really good card, and there might see some play because there are some cards that support like rolling the die. So yeah, that's a different video, guys. Next card, this is actually a really good card, and yeah, you will see why. Number 74, Master of Blades. It's a Earth, Psychic, rank 7, 2700 attack, 2300 defense. It requires 2 level 7 monsters to XYZ summon into it, and its effect reads, during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets this face-up card, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy the card, then you can destroy 1 card on the field. That's actually really good, because like Elemental Dragon can summon it, and if your opponent plays Elemental Dragon as well, they cannot go into a Big Eye because it would just negate the effect, and Dracossack also, it would just negate the effect and then pop something. So it's actually a really good card, and yeah. Next card is number 75, Three-Headed Dust Dragon. This is more of a trolley card actually. It's Fire Dragon type, rank 4, 100 attack, 2600 defense. It requires 3 level 4 monsters. When this card is special summoned, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. This card gains attack equal to the monster's original attack, so you can pretty much run over everything. If your opponent controls more cards than you can detach one extra Gimmick reader from this card, then choose one monster card zone or spell card zone. While this card is face up on the field, that zone cannot be used. So pretty much you can like just shut down 3 of your opponent's card spots, or card zones, which is pretty decent. Next card is Gimmick Puppet Giant, or number 15 Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder. It requires 2 level 8 monsters to extra summon into it, and its effect reads up to twice per turn during your main phase 1. You can detach one extra Z material from this card, then target one special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it, then if it was an extra Z monster, inflict damage to the opponent equal to its original attack. So that's actually a pretty decent effect, and I guess it supports the Gimmick Puppet, and yeah. The second last card is Kagetokage. This is actually a pretty good card. Also, it can be searched by King Feral Imp, makes it pretty good. And in a deck like Gadgets, you can just go for a extra C monster every turn. So it makes it really good. I guess you know about this card. So its effect reads cannot be normal summon or set. When you normal summon a level 4 monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card can be used as a synchro material monster. Yeah. And the last card on the list is actually also a new card. Well, all of those are new, but it's just got announced. Box of Friends. It's a light machine, level 1, 0 attack, 0 defense, and its effect reads: if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 2 normal monsters with different names and 0 attack or defense from your deck in face-up defense position. You can only use this effect of Box of Friends once per turn. The monsters special summoned by this effect cannot be used as synchro material monsters, and they are destroyed during the end phase. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting card. And last but not least, the best card of the entire set. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this overview, and yeah, stay tuned for more. TDNRider signing out.